Where you at, Debo? Do-rag Debo. There he is, yo.
Yeah, man. Can you hear
Do-rag
me?
Debo. What's
Can you
poppin'?
hear me? You hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
Beautiful. Everything's crisp, yes. The mic's
Yeah.
working this time.
Oh, you didn't use it last time?
No.
Ah, okay. Okay. That's good, though.
Yeah.
That's good, though.
All right. So,
Yo, look like you got it fresh. You went to the barber or something?
not even.
Look
Not
like
even. This is me.
you broke quarantine, bro.
I've been shaving. I've
Yeah.
been shaving. I said it, yo. I'm the cleanest dude in quarantine right now, yo.
Look at me
Seems like
right
I'm the
now.
only one touching the beard.
Look at me right now, yo.
I was saying I was joking on one of our first podcasts that we ever did. I saw the picture, man, with you without facial hair.
That's crazy, eh?
Yeah, man.
I saw the picture and I'm like, yo, I look different. Like I didn't even recognize myself for a second.
Yes, that's definitely the case. Like when you grow that much facial hair and then you just lop it,
You
your
forget, man.
face your face looks so much more fresh.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
kind of like
maybe
it though. I'm gonna keep this because I've been going with the goatee for a while. I've been letting it out a little bit. I need to shave it down, but yeah, I've been liking the goatee. The
yeah.
goatee. So I
If you
think I'm gonna
clean it
keep
up
it.
nice, if you clean it up nice, you might be able to pull off a, what's his name, Mackay Pfeiffer look. Still, might be able to pull that off. I don't know.
I'm
Bring it
liking
back,
the goatee though. I'm liking the goatee though.
rock
I'm
it.
gonna I'm gonna keep it post quarantine for sure.
Yeah, you definitely look more approachable. I'll say that.
And it's easier to manage too.
Yeah, I agree.
Easier to manage.
I agree. I
Oh,
agree.
definitely easier to manage
Yeah,
in terms of grooming. Like, cause me, like with the beard, I just let it grow, and it never grew fully, so it was just like all over the place and patchy.
yeah. You
Yeah,
can't rock that.
exactly,
I had that
exactly.
for a bit, and then it just like all just grew in out of hand, and now I'm like, here I am, yo. Here I
See, I'm
am.
gonna go with a goatee for a while. Hopefully,
All
by
right.
the time I've done it for a little bit, everything will start to grow in full.
I mean, it's a good look, cuz it's a good look.
I
Rock
like
with
it.
it.
I like it. I think I will.
It flows with the weather. As the seasons get fresh and warm and everything, you gotta get your fresh on, right?
So, today's a bit of a funeral.
Mm,
To segue randomly, today's a bit of a funeral.
yeah,
We are
yeah,
killing the Teebo and Debo show.
yeah. This is the
He's dead.
final. This is the
It's officially
final
the
one.
episode.
This is the final one. That's where we're gonna leave it. It's the final one. Yo, people actually hit me up.
For real.
Ayo in the building. Ric Flair, St. Clair. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably one of the best IG names I've seen.
Yo, real talk. Broski comes up with the catchy tag. Still, not even gonna
Ric
front.
Flair, St. Clair. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. That was a tough one.
Broski
But yeah,
comes up with the catchy tags.
yeah. But yeah, a catchy tag is this is the last dance for the Teebo and Debo show. And we end it right there. We just leave
It's
it right
over.
there. Yeah,
It's over.
yeah. You know,
Is it?
but
It's over.
it's over, man. It's over. We're just gonna leave it there.
So with
We're
that
not
said, we're
gonna.
gonna pour fire to it.
Yeah,
We're gonna pour fire to it. Flamethrower.
straight up, straight up, straight up,
Outrage
straight up, straight up,
takes.
straight up.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, I had people hitting me up like, what happened
Goody,
to the
what
show? People asking what happened to the show. Why are we canceling the show? Like what's going on? Like stuff
would
like
you
that.
say? What'd you
It's
say?
pretty basically what we're saying now. It's just done. We just decided to. No reason in particular. That was my script. No reason in particular.
What they call it when you have a divorce? Do you go on good terms?
I don't know. I ain't never been married, yo.
But still, common theme. What's it called again?
I don't know. You're separated.
Yeah, you separate, but it's on good terms. There's a specific word for it, like on your divorce.
I don't know what that is.
Like for example, when you some people they get divorced on the basis of irreconcilable differences.
Okay, I still don't.
But like the opposite of that is I don't know. Ric Flair St. Clair,
Reconcilable.
look it up. Ric Flair St. Look it up and put in the chat.
It doesn't matter at this point. All we're saying is this is the final one. This is the last dance, and we appreciate the support. For all the
Absolutely,
listeners of the
absolutely.
Teebo and Debo podcast. You can still listen to the podcast on Spotify, Google
Yep.
Play,
Our
and
old
Apple
will be there.
Podcast. Still be there. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you check it out. But yeah, it's the final dance. What song are we playing for the final dance?
Encore, Jay-Z.
Really?
Nah, you're not a Jay-Z fan. What do you hate more, Jay-Z or the Raptors?
Ooh, dang! Is that the topic of the discussion today?
That's a good one though.
Jeez,
That's a good
what?
one though. Knowing you, that's a good one.
Damn. What? So let's not put the word hate out there though. What do I
Loathe,
dis? What do I
despise,
dis?
detest,
Yeah,
have
because
disdain for.
here's why we can't say hate. Because one, I don't know him personally, right? I got nothing.
Uh,
I got nothing
cut,
against him. I got nothing against him like that. But just in terms of like from a competitive standpoint,
Lady T. Yeah.
I would
What's up? What's up?
say Young Bada, what up? Ah man, that's a tough one, man. I'd say evenly still.
Evenly.
Yeah, a lot of
50-50.
people are getting. I'm gonna get flack for that one because I'm in Toronto, and two, a lot of people are Jay-Z fans. But
Oh yeah, homeboy been hating on you
who,
for wearing your Golden State hat.
who,
Hmm? Look on
who
Facebook.
been
You'll
hating
see.
on me?
Look on
Hey,
Facebook.
hey, Lady T, what up? Look on Facebook.
How you doing?
Oh, Barbie
Come
Smith,
on
what
in.
up? What
Come
up?
on in. Join the show.
Who do I dislike more? Yeah, that's even, man. Between Jay-Z and the Raptors, that's even.
On the fence on that one.
I'm
All
on the
right.
fence. Yeah, I can't decide, but again, I don't want to use the word hate to describe my dislike for
A
the
strong
Raptors.
dislike.
Yeah, like I told you, it
No
really hurt.
love.
Remember we
No.
talked about it, like
No.
the last time we talked. Oh, Debo's internet's cutting out. He's jagged edging it. He's Teddy Riley in it. Oh, he's looking like Nelly out here. You heard that, eh?
You're jagged edges.
Bruh. Why I dislike Hove Lady T? Because I don't think he's the greatest of all time. I don't think
Whoever said that
he's the
though.
GOAT.
Whoever said
What do
that
you mean
though.
whoever said that? A lot of people say that.
I've heard Biggie and Pac and even Eminem before Jay-Z.
Nah, they're in the conversation too, but I hear a lot of people, primarily Jay-Z fans, say Jay-Z is the greatest of all time. I give him his credit. I mean, like
All right,
he's
boss, ready?
he's the most successful rapper of all time. I'll give him that, but I can't say he's the greatest of all time.
Which statement is that?
That he's not the greatest of all time. She agrees with that. Oh, that he's very talented. My bad. um, no, I get it. Yeah, no, he's talented. I agree. I don't take that away from him. I can never take that away from him. I've seen his
He
body of
don't
work.
write. He don't write.
I mean, he says he don't, right? You're not in the studio with him.
Well, what's it called? That was a shock. That
I
was
could
a
sit there, bro.
shock.
I could sit here and tell you. I could sit here and tell you basically. When I used to rap, I never wrote.
Would that be
All
the
the
truth?
tracks you hear, it'd be the truth for someone who doesn't know any better.
So no.
Exactly.
In the game right now, oof,
Oh,
oof,
that's a tough one.
oof.
That's a tough one because again, this is one of those. It's like
Can I choose
it's one.
NA for that?
No, we gotta choose. We gotta choose. She asked a question. We gotta answer the question.
Non-applicable.
The greatest. Okay, so what are we basing the greatest on in terms of like, I guess, holistic sales and popularity, or are we talking about just like content and lyrics?
I say right now is going to be a toss-up between Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick Lamar. Pick your poison. One of those three.
Hmm. I'd still put Kiss and Fab in the category. If we're gonna say, see,
You
okay,
know what? You know
Lady
what
T
though?
says content and lyrical. It's content and lyrical. So definitely I gotta say Jada, Fab. I'll put Kendrick in there. If we're talking about right now, Kendrick. Lyrically content, J. Cole, I'll give him that. Ah, I'd have to put Drake in there at the end of the day.
Is that disagreement I'm seeing from Lady T over there?
What's she disagreeing with? What's she disagreeing with right now?
I don't know. I don't know if that's a disagreement on Fab, on your assertion of Fab.
Nah, man, you gotta check Fab's body of work.
Fab's fire still.
It's okay, so she's into Fab. I think Fab, nah, man, you gotta give it to Fab, man. You gotta give it to Fab.
I mean, I guess you can cancel out Fab because Jada's better than Fab.
But Fab is still up there.
Jada's better than him, so we can just cancel him out.
You're
Like
gonna
you and
take
I
Fab.
both.
Hold on. So you're gonna take Fab out and leave Kendrick and Drake and J. Cole?
Me
I per
personally,
Yeah, you personally.
no. But I know how people think though, especially people right now.
Nah, man. Fab.
If you're gonna put a universal poll, Jada Kiss and Fab ain't touching the top five
Of all time or just right now?
right now. A universal poll. Boom. What
Yeah, I
she
guess
said.
no.
J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and Drake. Those are gonna be the three that people are gonna most talk about. A
Depends on,
universal poll of who's the best right now.
but again, it depends on the demographic you're talking about or that you're
That's
asking
what
that
I mean.
question to.
Universal.
So what's universal? If you ask guys in our generation, we're definitely gonna say Jada Fab.
That's just our generation. I'm talking about all people. Universally.
And they don't know what they're talking about, man.
Well, I would tend to agree with you, but again, I know how people think.
But no, but I do put J. Cole and Kendrick there. And I would have to put Drake up there if we're
But
talking
they're
about
but
right
they're the
now.
only two of this generation that would ultimately gain like that type of respect from like people from like our generation.
Yeah, yeah, agree, agree.
Drake, sometimes.
It depends what you're looking for, I guess. Rakim and Nas, those are all times. We can't, I don't know
Yeah,
if we can say right now.
those are all timers.
Definitely all timers, man. Definitely all timers. Do you think it's wrong for them to have a, I guess they kind of had an age stamp on rap that if you're past a certain age, you shouldn't be rapping or it's uncool to rap?
I disagree with that completely. The only reason why people say stuff like that is because rap is the newest genre. Rap hasn't gotten to the stage where like you have like old dudes doing it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like the oldest dudes that out of the rap game are basically irrelevant, but like the guys who are still relevant, if they can still do it. Like picture like basically like what usually happens is like when guys get to a certain level and they get old, they go to Vegas and just like rock out Vegas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So like I'm just waiting for like the first rapper to get like a Vegas gig.
It'll probably be
It's
Jay
probably
Z.
I think Snoop. I
Ah,
think
yeah,
Snoop.
you're right. Yeah, yeah. Lady
I
T
think I
agrees
think
too.
I think I think Jay Z wants to go the more the political route at this
True.
point in his career.
No, I could see Snoop doing that, and he would thrive in that kind of
Actually,
environment. He could do that till he's like 70. I could see
bingo,
that. I could see that for sure.
bingo.
That'd be dope though.
It's just to me, honestly, it's just a matter of time because again, rap is like is a relatively new genre.
Yeah.
Like when
Yeah.
you think of other genres, like the people who started that are long dead,
Yeah.
or like near it. But like when it comes to rap, like people who started it are still kicking.
Yeah.
You just don't have the relevancy to like the man, like a Vegas show. But like if Jay
Yeah.
Z wanted to do a Vegas thing, he could probably do it.
Of course. Easy.
I don't think he wants to do something like that at this point in his career.
I mean, you never know if the bag is right. Why not?
And that is true. Everybody has a price.
Because Drake got a sick bag for one of those Vegas things.
Speaking of price, something that affects what we do in a way is like the podcast games. You see
Mm.
what they're playing Joe Rogan?
Yeah, bro. But you know what? I didn't even think crazy of it. I'm like, as soon as I heard, I'm like, yo, he deserved that.
Absolutely. You know what the craziest part about that? They're saying that Spotify recouped their money on what they paid Joe Rogan, basically in their stock bump from
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
so like the investment already paid itself,
Yeah, that's nuts.
and he hasn't really already started working for them like
Nah,
that yet.
nah, but congrats to him though, man. Congrats to
Nah,
him
don't
for
worry,
sure.
don't worry, you're all good. If you want to get caught up, just let us know, because we'll probably be jumping all over the place in the conversation as we usually do.
And why you at work so late?
She's essential, leave her.
Nah, nah, I know, but they gotta let essentials at a certain time too. We're still on lockdown technically, kinda, no? Actually, no, we're not. You seen the picture of
Tracy
Bellwood?
Bell,
Yeah,
what do they call them? The COVIDiots.
bro. I thought that was a freaking Photoshop. I'm like, that can't be real. There wasn't that many people out.
You look like a festival.
Yeah.
Look like white Caravana.
Yo, nuts, man. You never close. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah. Y'all 24/7. Well, we salute y'all. We salute y'all.
Absolutely.
We salute y'all.
You're doing a good work.
Yo, I honestly hope they're paying like the
As
true
I say,
essentials. No, they better be paying them some like sick hazard pay. Like
absolutely.
just cause, yo, like as serious as they were saying this thing was to have people still out there like working
Was
round the
is
clock
ain't over.
is, yeah, you know what I mean. But like even like nurses, doctors, like all those people, like still, in their trenches. Also,
Ah, there we go.
you're on the behind the desk life, eh?
I used to be a commission man. One summer, one summer,
You did the summer, eh? How'd that
one
go?
summer. I got the record for fueling up the most buses. The unofficial record for fueling up the most buses in a day.
Wow. So what happened? They didn't like bump you up and keep you permanently?
Well, I could have, but then I tore my Achilles tendon. I was supposed to work the next summer, but I tore my Achilles tendon.
Bro, your Achilles be shutting everything down.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Summer student. I worked in the garage fueling buses. And on Caravana, when they have the extra buses on, I got the unofficial record for fueling the most buses.
Yo, speaking of working Caravana, remember when we used to do the food cart?
Yo, Mr. Sims in the building. What was it again? Mount Dennis. So up by Black Creek.
What? What are you talking
Mount
about?
Dennis.
Oh,
There's
the vision, the vision. Okay,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, you guys are having your little commission talk. I don't understand that lingo for those locations, you know?
You seem to not understand quite a bit of lingos. You need to get hip to some different jargons.
Nah, bro. I understand my lingo.
Cultured swine.
I understand Teebo lingo. Oh, she
That's
used to
an
be a
inside joke.
clerk there. She used to be a clerk up there.
Or at Mount Dennis.
Yeah.
I wonder if you ever crossed paths. Probably not. It was like 2010 summer, either 2010 or 2011 summer.
Damn, you were a youth them days, eh?
About
So,
10 years ago. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, 10 years ago. It's good, mellow.
Was that the worst job you've had?
Hell no, that job was amazing.
Yeah.
That job was amazing.
Okay, she was doing the streetcar stuff in 2010, so probably never crossed paths.
Did you drive anything other than a streetcar? I always like to ask people what they prefer to drive: streetcar, bus, or subway. Because I heard different things about each one. Like for example, the subways you got to deal with the dust. The streetcars apparently there's like one huge. There's like a what do you call it? A pedal you got to keep your foot on the whole time. And then buses you got to deal with people.
Yeah, yo. Not even people and pedestrians, man. People, pedestrians, and cyclists. If you're driving the buses, that's crazy. But yeah, remember I was trying to bring it. I was trying to ask you. Remember working Caravana weekends, selling food?
Oh yeah,
Remember
oh
how
yeah.
crazy that was, bro?
That takes 24-hour workday.
Guy, work all day the day before, and then we had to be up by like 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Take a quick shower, if it's even considered a shower, and be down by the grounds. Yeah, yo, and we're down by the grounds by like 5 in the morning.
Setting up.
That was nuts, man.
It was a fun day though, all in all.
I mean, you slept half the day, so
It was a fun day, all in all.
the
Good
worst
time.
job, the worst job I think I had was when I was remember they used to call them Dickie D's?
Oh, the bikes with
Yeah,
the
man. The ice cream bikes. Yeah, when I
uh, I could have never. I would have ate all that ice cream, man.
guy, let me tell you what happened. So I think it was around when I was 16. And it was like me and two of
Can't
my
do that
boys.
at
Bro,
that's
my
too old, man.
my boy. Nah, bro. There was freaking 40-year-old adults doing this, bro. 16 was like decent for a summer job. It was like a summer
None
thing.
of those guys are pedophiles.
Who knows? And remember where I was living them times too. So it wasn't like it was either that or working at a fast food joint. There wasn't really no good jobs you could find. But guy, I'd get the cart, and these carts were like 300 pounds plus. And you know me when I was 16, I was small, yo. So that bike's already like 2, 3 times my friggin' weight. So I just ride around, me and my boy like link up, ride around. We park up, play some ball, we chill, eat some ice cream. We see some of our friends, yo. We give out some ice
There,
cream.
of
One time
course.
Yo, bro, one time I went by my house and my bro and my sister came out, my mom came out, yo, they got a box of ice cream, yo.
Yo, this man gave the fam the box.
Guy, I go back and I like the man to do the tally and give me my commission. It was like damn near nothing by the end of the night, like a $10, yo. And I've been riding around for like 6 hours for the whole day. But I
Yo,
done gave it. I didn't understand like the value back then. I was just giving things away.
know what you were doing? Knowing like you might know a dude that chops you weed, and he's basically just doing it just so he can smoke weed himself, not doing it for any type of profits.
Pretty
That's
much.
what we're doing with the ice cream.
Yeah,
You're not trying to make no money. You're just doing it so you can eat ice cream,
something like that. And it was the
or
good
even
stuff too, yo. The stuff I
even if
couldn't
that wasn't
afford.
expensive.
Yo, the funny thing is these were like the ice creams I couldn't afford if I
Oh,
wasn't working there. Like, so I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna eat all the sour, what would they call it? Like sour rockets, yo. They had like some Ninja Turtle ice cream. It was like just giving it away. Giving it away. But there's a one funny situation where me and my boy were playing ball, and then these two white guys we went to school with, they rolled up and they already had issues with him. And the funny thing is these guys were younger than us. So they didn't like this guy. For some strange reason, they didn't like him, so they always picked on him. So they both see us on our carts. They roll up to his cart and just start plucking ice cream out of it.
oh man,
And he's just there like, yo, stop, stop. And you're just like, man, shut up. And they're just plucking ice cream, plucking ice cream. They looked at me
mm,
like, they just held me up. They took the man's ice cream, bro.
bro.
They took the
You
man's
didn't
ice cream.
you didn't defend the man, yo.
Listen, he was kind of a punk at the same time,
Uh,
and he never defended himself. So this was his opportunity to say something and do something, and he chose not
if,
to, man.
saying if he stuck up for himself, you might have stuck up for him, but he didn't even bother to stick up for himself. He was like, "What am
Yes.
I?"
And then the other problem with that is we've always stuck up for this guy. Like
No, you just got tired of it.
throughout a whole period of time, we were like his like
Huh?
security. So at this point, it was like, yo, man up, or like just give up the ice cream, bro. And
Fair enough.
they plucked it and walked away, and that was that.
Fair enough.
And we rode around and played ball for the till like the end of the day, and that was it. We went back, made nothing, and but that was like it was a crappiest job because it was based on commission. And even the days that I did work like hard, super super hard, I'd go back. By the end of the day, like after like 5 6 hours of riding that big ass bike around, $20.
I wonder what's the worst job. Ooh, I know the worst job I ever had. I don't even know if I could call it a job. I've had some very shady jobs when I look back at it. Is
Same,
Len
man.
if Lendl is still here, he will remember this place because Lendl's the one that put me up on it.
Oh, I think you
And
told me about the spot, yo. Man showed up the next day, there's nothing there. That's crazy.
yo, it was hilarious because Lendl apparently knew about all the what do you call it, the
Yep.
telemarketing place because he's the one that put us up on Teleport.
Mm,
Everybody was working at Teleport at one time. So we go to work on this place on a Friday,
mm.
and I'm sitting there working. I like, a job is shady when like the hiring process is literally nothing. The hiring process is show up.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
there was no nothing like a resume. There was nothing like a formal interview.
yeah,
Not even an informal interview. It was just all right. Here's what you're gonna be doing,
yeah.
and they gave us the script. And like even as I was doing it, I'm like I knew I'm like this can't be right. Like there's no way what I'm doing right now is right because I'm having people who are basically like telling me how broke they are. I'm like, oh my god, like you can't be this broke, and like you're trying to like weasel any type of money out of these people, and like the lower you're going, they're going lower. So it's like, yo, you're that broke?
Oh, this is
Like I'm.
collections, eh?
It's not. It was like I can't even remember. It's either collections or like you're trying to get them to like take a credit card or something like that.
Okay, okay, okay.
So like after when the day was over, I'm looking at Lendo like, yo, I'm definitely not coming back to this shit. Like this is
Mm,
this. nah, this can't be like what I consider a job. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
not doing it.
yeah, yeah.
Bro, the Monday, that place was not there.
You just
There
up
was,
and gone.
there was nothing there on Monday. Again, went there Friday. On Monday, we went there Friday. There was tables, there was desks, like a
Okay,
classic
okay.
telemarketing place would look. Then Monday, all the phones are gone, all the tables are gone, everything is gone.
Mm.
Place got raided by FBI. It was in the paper.
FBI or RCMP.
FBI, because we were calling the states.
Oh, snapped. Damn. Okay.
I
That that's
remember it because it was in the paper.
oh man, that's shady business for real then. For real. It already sounded shady from when you're saying, yo, you're trying to knock down like the amount and you're talking about you're trying to get people to get like credit cards. That make no sense. That make no sense. You're trying to get so they're trying to get people to give them money for a credit card basically.
It was just all around. Yeah,
Mm, okay.
basically.
To rebuild your credit type thing and all that BS. That's funny. Yeah, man, I've had some shady, weird
Like you
jobs,
this
man.
amount of money, and then we'll give you this fixed credit rate on
Yeah,
this.
and then you get bamboozled.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, that place got weird. That was
that's
probably
all
the worst job I ever did.
that's almost on some 419 business, yo.
Oh yeah, beware the 419 boys.
Yo, them people, man. I'm saying them people. They're on like they're on a different level now. Yo. They're doing like dating
Probably been
scams.
doing the dating scams. He just probably remixed it on some
Yo,
next level stuff.
that's what I'm saying. It's like so next level. You shake your head, yo. I watched this Dateline, I guess, documentary or like a mini
Was it the
documentary about it.
Australian one? Was it the Australian?
I can't remember if it was Australian, but they got a whole bunch of people. But what gets me
Was
though,
it the one where they had like a support group specifically for people who were bamboozled out of their money by
no,
okay.
no. So this one they were basically like documenting the lady who got bamboozled, and then they'd go to Africa, Nigeria, and they I think it was Lagos too. On top of that, they go there and they interview the people who are bamboozling these poor women. So basically, in a nutshell, what they do, they set up like Bumble or Tinder accounts or whatever it is, fake profiles.
Also, this is definitely a new thing.
So yo, the profile picture is like could be of like some like affluent looking white guy,
Of
well
course.
dressed. He looks successful, and they're playing as if they're this guy. But so I get that way you can be catfish. I understand that. But then when you talk on the phone with this person, that tells you they're stationed somewhere in like the Middle East for work or whatever they're doing. When you get on the phone with this person and
Accent.
they have a thick African accent. This is where red flags should go up and you should delete your account and
But what
block
if
that
what if what
person.
if they can put what if they can put on an American accent? An
Bro,
American accent.
dude, I'm telling you, they were doing a
Wouldn't it
doc.
be wouldn't it be like Idris Elba?
Son, no, man. They were, I'm telling you, they were recording while
Funny
these
though.
they were recording while these guys were on the phone with the ladies. They were
Oh
recording
wow.
while they, so I can hear them how they talk and how they articulate certain words. I'm just like, no, this is a thick African accent.
Yeah, that's your fault then.
That's what
You're not
I'm
asking the right questions.
like. It's just it was ridiculous when I saw it. So I'm kind of like, yo, how do you fall for that? I understand you fall for the picture, cool, you got catfish. But then when you have a chance to talk to this person on the phone and they had that kind of accent and the pictures of like someone of a totally different descendant kind
Honestly,
of thing
anytime you get
or
catfish,
ethnicity.
you have to kind of blame yourself in a ways because you're not asking all the right questions.
I mean, no, here's the thing. Like I said, with
Oh,
the picture, with
unless
the so go
unless
ahead.
that person, especially if you're really trying to establish a relationship, you know what I mean?
Mm,
Like I'm talking about if you're really trying to establish a relationship, if you get catfish, you have to be partly the best. Like like what's it called? The dude Manti Tail, the one that got catfish. I'm pretty sure it got to the point where that person was having conversations with his family and stuff. Like when it gets like that, like and you don't know, it's like
Nah, you know what? I think he knew. He just played into it, and then he trolled
well,
after that.
it goes back to what I'm saying, like where it's like you're partly to blame a little bit.
No,
Like you're
here
not asking the right questions.
where I'm saying you can get catfish, and it's not your fault necessarily, is if it's just a picture. You haven't talked to this person on the phone, you're just messaging whatever. That is a possibility you can get duped, regardless if you ask the right questions or not. In a situation where you get this person on the phone and you can ask the right questions or you can feel it out properly, that's a little bit different. But in the case I'm talking about with the African scam thing, like it's so obvious that no matter like how clueless you are, that's like
Yeah, dude.
stand out as sure. That's like, bro, that's like you getting a picture of a black girl. You get on the phone, and then you hear like an Asian person on the next line, and she's telling you she's the girl in the picture.
Oh, we're gonna have to FaceTime.
So so in the documentary, the women are like, okay, let's webcam, you know. The man covers his webcam and says, "Oh, baby, it's not working. I'm trying and it's not connecting." But then he's there just watching her too. And
Every
he's just
single time.
every single time. And they believe this every single time.
See again.
So I'm just
I,
like,
you're partly to blame, man.
and this whole time while they're having this relationship, this fake relationship, these guys are going ahead and asking for like money. And they're sending like crazy money, like large sums of money, like 5 grand for this, 10 grand for that. Like, and there's a whole setup of it basically. They have like a whole like it's basically like a whole call center where like these guys just sit
Oh
down at a
yeah,
computer
oh yeah.
and they're just going off on it.
I saw one. It was a dateline in Australia, and it was the same situation. And these guys were making like hundreds of thousands of dollars on a weekly basis scamming these women. And
Like,
it got to the point where it was so bad. In
mm,
Australia, they had a support group specifically for women that were frauded out of their money by African men.
that's nuts, man. That's nuts. I didn't honestly until I watched that, I didn't realize how big that was. Like I got the whole okay, you know,
Oh yeah, the whole thing,
I'm
the
a
whole thing.
prince and send me this. I got that, but I didn't know it expanded to like dating.
Oh, they got smarter with the flex.
It's it's
They
insane.
got smarter with the flex. The prince is not working
But here's the thing though, women
anymore.
who we're talking about women who get scammed.
Like,
Now, think about how many men have been scammed too and don't know it. Or not even don't know it, won't talk about it.
that is very true. See, and that's the thing about men. Men that ego, that hit to the ego. Rather just take that shit to the grave than
But that could
have
be
people
why
know that we were suckered like that.
but that could be why we have a lot of a lot of problems too. Maybe we should just say shit instead of holding it in.
But you know what the problem is?
Yeah, that's a whole different conversation for another episode. But since this is the last episode, you know, there won't be another episode, right?
So we might as well get into it. Everybody's gonna clown your shit. That is the problem. Everybody's gonna clown your shit. You don't
It,
want nobody wants to nobody's ready to take well, most people aren't ready to take that type of humiliation, so they're definitely gonna keep it to themselves.
we got to say what up to Cali and Top Shelf Shotty.
What up, what up,
We
what up?
got Willie Drew in the building. Drew, I see you.
What's poppin'?
I see you, Drew. But no, it's true. But it depends on how you approach it too. Like if you approach it like a soft man, of course you're gonna get clowned. Of course you're gonna get clowned.
Good top shelf.
You just gotta approach it
Really true.
like a real man and not sob about it. Like
Easier said than done, man. Easier said than done, man. That humiliation is ridiculous.
I should open my eyes. My eyes are like this permanently. You know this.
Exactly.
This is how my eyes are permanently.
If he could, he would.
I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Extracurricular activities got him permanently squinty.
Nah, it's you know what, man? It's my heritage. You know, I got a little bit of this and
Point
that, you
black.
know. Point Black in the building. Check out the podcast.
What up? What up?
Nah, I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. It's just like
I'm
this.
wide awake. This feels like I'm dreaming.
You know what it is? I'm gonna let everybody know. If you see me with my eyes looking like this, it's not what you think it is. For once and for all, I'm gonna let you know. I wear glasses.
Drake
So
sucks.
so if I ain't wearing glasses, we didn't say that. Come on, we didn't say he sucked. We said he's one of the top.
So
He's
does
one of the
Jay Z.
greatest. He's one of the greatest artists, current
What else do
artists. He's one of the greatest current artists. Um, you missed a few things. We jumped all around.
Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole are the only ones that can hang in the 90s, 2000s? That's right. Jay Z sucks, according to Teebo.
I didn't say he
Oh,
sucked.
he's one
No.
of them.
All right. So we're back to this topic. So top shelf, top shelf, top shelf, top shelf. Listen, shout it. Listen, shout it. Tebow gonna school you right now. I shout it. Just listen. What I said was Jay-Z, in my opinion, is not the greatest of all time. Anybody? A lot of people fuck with the Black Album. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. No, no. All I'm saying is he's not the greatest of all time. He's great, but not the greatest of all time. That's what I'm just saying. He's very talented. Who's better than Jay-Z? We gotta say, like, do we really gotta put Big Pac right there? And
Stack bundles.
I might have to put like Nas slightly ahead of Jay, in my opinion again. Oh, come on.
Apparently, Lil Wayne doesn't write his rhymes either.
Exactly, and neither did Biggie. Everybody don't write their rhymes. Everyone just jumps in the booth and spits it, just like that. Just like that. Now you're right, they do got different rap flows. But again, you know what? That's why it's hard to really crown anyone as the greatest of anything, unless they're completely identical. Like the only the only time I think you can even talk about a comparison like that is like Kobe and Jordan, because they're the only thing closest in like likeness and how they play and everything. Everyone else you can't really compare. But if we have to, then yeah, I put Nas slightly above Jay, and then Jay's right there. Jay's right there. Everybody spits off the dome. Debo could spit off the dome right now if he wanted to.
No, I can't.
Okay,
Maybe
Debo.
you. No, I can't.
Debo can't spit off the dome right now.
I could give you like maybe 2 or 3 bars.
No, I agree. Big L. Listen, I give Big L his props for sure. I don't even know why we didn't mention him up there as like one of the greatest. I put Big L up there too.
Stack bundles was that dude.
He was, but we can't put him in the greatest
No, hell no.
category yet.
He's just my favorite. One I should say one of my favorites. He never
Yeah,
got a chance to shine.
nah, and that's a definitely a huge loss. And yes, you got Debo and Tebow.
One on the Debo. I'm the original. One on the Debo.
Yeah, it's spelled like Debo from Friday. Or is that how he spells it too?
I think his is two E's.
All right, let's hear your top five, top shelf. Shout it. Let's hear your top five. Let's see how much time we got left on this live. All right, we got 14 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how you spell it. Okay, so she got Jay-Z, she got Nas. Who else she got? Who else she got? She got Snoop.
Okay.
Oh,
The
the
first Vegas
Godfather,
rapper. The
Snoop
first
D-O double
Vegas.
Jizzle. She got Snoop up there. Who else you got? Who else you got? Cassidy?
Interesting.
Okay.
Oh, Stack Bundle's better than Cassidy. Come on.
Okay. And Papoose.
Stack
Hmm.
Bundle's better than Cassidy.
Hmm.
He better than Papoose too.
Scratch, but no, you can't scratch Pap.
He's
Who
better
you
than
gonna?
Papoose.
Hold on. Who she replaced with? Oh, she put Big L
I'll
with
give
that.
you. I'll give
I
you that.
can't say that.
I'll give you that.
You know what? Shouty, I would scrap out of that
Cassidy.
list. I would
Get
scrap
Cassidy the
Cassidy.
hell out of here.
I'd scrap
Biggie.
Cassidy and put Papoose. No, for her top five. This is her top five.
All right. True.
So
True.
for that, I would say Papoose over Cassidy. I like Cassidy, but Papoose was a dog, man.
Hasn't done himself any favors in the past 2 years.
Yeah, they were both raw for sure. But I think Papoose was
Cassidy
more
hasn't
raw.
Cassidy hasn't done himself any favors in this last few battles.
Yeah, yeah. I saw the very last one with Arsenal and it was yeah. I mean, the first verse of that was all right, but then after that, it was just kind of like, okay, I'm not hearing anything different. Like I didn't hear him grow. I heard Cassidy from like the mixtape days still.
Oh, very true.
That's
Very
what I
true.
kept hearing. I'm like, yo, I already heard this for like a decade, yo. Like I need more Cass.
Very true.
Mm. Busta Rhymes is underrated.
If you
That's a
like
good call out.
wordplay, look up Stack Bundles.
Nah, you know who you look up?
Yeah, look
You
up
know who you
Stack
look
Bundles.
up?
Like
If
wordplay.
if you like wordplay, lyrics and flow, look up Crooked Eye, Slaughterhouse.
Crooked Eye.
Look up Crooked Eye. Look up Crooked Eye. You
I
don't
go
know
Joel.
bars, yo.
Crooked Eye.
Look up Crooked Eye. Look up Crooked.
You,
This was a good topic still. Look up Crooked Eye though.
you Stack
No, Crooked Eye, not EYE. I. The letter I, capital I. Put some respect on that guy's name. How much time left? Shouty's asking how
Man, I
much
didn't
time.
even make my Jordan rant.
We got 11 minutes.
Should I try to fit in my Jordan rant?
Nah, we'll
Let me
walk
do
off.
it.
Nah, man, we'll walk off. We'll walk off the court like MJ, bro.
Yeah, with
Just
the Jordan rant.
okay. Debo wants to get off his rant. You got 10 minutes.
A certain crowd. What does this mean? This seems like an interesting topic right here.
What was that? What was that? I missed that. Oh shit.
The Toronto Raptors only attract a certain crowd.
Who said that? Shouty said that.
Yeah.
Toronto rappers. Mmm.
Oh,
Mmm. What crowd is that?
all right, all right, all right.
I,
Should
I
I? I might
listen.
need more time for the Jordan rap.
You
What's my time?
you
What's my
got
time?
under 10 minutes. 9 minutes 53, 52, 51,
All right, here's my
80.
Jordan rant. Here's my Jordan rant. A lot of people give Jordan flack for not speaking out on issues regarding the black community.
Mm-hmm.
Play devil's advocate. What if Jordan was like, what is the point? Would it make a difference if I spoke up? LeBron speaking up, that didn't stop what? 3 people from dying recently?
Yeah.
And that's not even including what's his name? Ahmad Aubrey, who was killed in February, and we only found out about it because someone leaked the tape. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
when you go back to civil rights movement, there's at every point in American history, the most influential black people have spoke out against the plight or the injustices against black people. And so you have MLK and Malcolm who spoke out, died for it. Then you have Muhammad Ali spoke out, lost a good chunk of his prime for it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You can look up Bill Russell and all the stuff he had to go through as he
Yeah.
played for the Boston Celtics.
Did you mention
Same with
Muhammad Ali?
yeah, Muhammad Ali.
Okay,
Where he
okay.
had to go to jail, spent he got locked up for the chunk of his prime. All these people spoke out against black issues.
Let's not
That
forget
did not
Tupac,
stop.
Tupac Shakur.
Boom, Tupac. That did not stop black people from getting killed. You know what I mean? So, what if Michael Jordan just said to himself, "What's the point? What's the point? Like me saying something is not going to change the issue." Quite
Mm,
frankly, the people who need to say stuff are the people who look like the people doing the murdering. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
You can't look for why are we looking to Michael Jordan to try to fix the problem?
Yeah.
Like if Muhammad Ali's influence, if Jackie Robinson's influence, if Jim Brown, Bill Russell, if LeBron James, if
Kaepernick.
all Kaepernick, if all the black people before Jordan,
You didn't even say
let's do,
Michael Jackson.
let's do a thought experiment. Let's do a
Mm,
thought experiment. Eliminate Michael Jordan from existence. Eliminate Michael Jordan from existence. He never existed. There's still a ton of black people speaking up for the black cause, right?
mm-hmm.
Has it changed anything?
Nah.
And when I say change, of course things are better in the grand scheme of things compared to what it was in the States. But overall, when a guy could be killed because a cop is stepping on his neck while he screams, "I can't breathe, you're killing me. Help me,
Yeah.
somebody help me." You know what I mean? If that could still happen with everybody, with LeBron James speaking out because somebody died 2 months ago, if
Yeah.
that can still happen, what's the point of Michael Jordan talking? What's that
Yeah.
going to change?
Yeah.
What's that really going to change? So the people who need to be speaking out and saying something are the Tom Brady's, are the Wayne Gretzky's, are the Sidney Crosby's, are the Alexander Ovechkins, are the Phil Mickelsons, are the Peyton Mannings, the Eli Mannings. Those are the ones that need to speak up. Because if they start saying something in mass, then people will start listening. Because nobody's listening to LeBron James. Nobody listened to Muhammad Ali. They didn't stop people from getting killed. It's still happening. But if,
Yeah.
if if Tom Brady and all the people who look like him start talking, I bet you people will start listening.
Yeah. And they also need to take a stance because talking is one thing, but then there has to be some type of action to say, you know what? If this continues to happen, we're just gonna stop doing this and really just affect your bottom line or whatever the case may be. But what I want to say to that, what you were saying about Michael Jordan is that yes, people say that, but what I was also thinking is that how do you know he's not doing stuff though? Like
And that's another thing.
how do you know he's not doing things under like, you know, an assumed name where he doesn't want his name Michael Jordan to be tied to certain things because he doesn't want that attention. We don't know that. So I think people are just assuming he's not doing things or not speaking up for things because his name's not everywhere. However, we don't have facts to really say he's not doing it.
Specifically in
We don't
places
know.
where it can change laws.
Hmm.
You need black people in places where they can change laws.
That's a tough place to crack, man.
Absolutely.
Like,
And that's the thing. Me, I was always a person that said I don't like voting. I don't want to vote. I feel like my vote is a wasted vote.
mm,
However, I saw a video, it was a dude that was actually rapping, and what he said was there are specific votes for like let's say the president, then there's people who then there's votes for or president or prime minister, we live in Canada, and there's votes for people who actually change the laws. Those are the people you want to be voting for.
Mm.
And those people, when they get voted in, if I'm not mistaken, they stay in power for quite a long time. So those are the more like the important votes that you want to be a part of, because those are the ones that'll make change. Bingo, black judges.
You need black everything, man. You need a black economy at the end of the day.
All that.
But
That
that,
part.
but we're short on time. That was a good rant. We got 3 minutes left. I don't know if you want to sign off because again, it's our top shelf. Unfortunately, you checked out our show for the first time and the last time. This is the
Yep.
final episode.
The Teebo and Debo show is dead.
It's over.
You missed that.
Finito. So,
We're killing it.
but like we said earlier, though, you can always check it out on like iTunes, Spotify, and what's that other thing?
It was a pleasure.
Google Podcasts. So make sure you check out the podcasts. They're all recorded. But yeah, just want to thank everybody. Why is it over? Because it's over, Shouty. It's over. It's done. We out this.
It was time.
Yeah.
It was time. It was a good thing
Yeah.
while it lasted.
Yeah. But
It was time for it to go.
you know. All right, but definitely make sure you subscribe to the podcast on the streaming platforms. The Teebo and Debo Show. Check it
All
out.
right, peace, top shelf.
Peace out. Good night. Thank y'all.
It was fun, guys. Thanks for joining us
Yes, sir.
again for the last
The last
Teebo and Debo
hurrah.
show.
The
We're gonna
last
miss it.
hurrah.
Hope you guys do too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe, stay clean.
And
20 years from now,
enjoy the weather.
when you leave people, you'll be saying, stay safe, stay clean because of the 2020 pandemic.
All right.
Or wash your hands when somebody leaves. Wash your hands.
Wear a mask. Oh, the countdown begins. We got under 30 seconds. We're almost down to 20. You want to do a countdown, Debo?
Freestyle. Freestyle our way
20.
out. Freestyle our way out. Go ahead.
You mean bars?
Yeah, give us some bars.
I ain't
Freestyle our
freestyling.
way out.
I ain't freestyling nothing.
Perfect. If it's garbage, we'll just laugh at it.
Nah, B. I'm not trying to leave. Oh, 2 seconds.